ABC 15 Sonoran Living Live. Adventure. Your health. Your life. This is Sonoran Living Live.
Well, it's that time of the year, and fireworks, barbecues, and relaxing by the pool. It sounds good, but it's not always as much fun for our pets. Now, this morning, we brought in just a few of our furry friends, some more furry than others. This is Gary Viscum, and he's here to show us a few tips on how to keep them safe for this 4th of July. It's really loud on 4th of July.
Yeah, and dogs can hear about 10 times better than we do.
Oh.
So it gets to a lot of dogs.
It's a little magnified for them.
Yeah, so and a lot of them get scared, and when they get frightened, they start doing things that we don't like them to do.
Well, let's introduce our furry friends. This is Ferris and Lilu.
Lilu, and this is Mackie over here.
Hi, Lilu. Hi.
Aw, good girl.
All right, so what are the most important things?
Well, it depends
Obviously,
if you have
keep them inside.
Yes, if you have an inside dog, keep them inside, keep the doors closed, pull the drapes so they don't see all the bursts of light. If it's really loud and it's close to your house, you can turn the TV on or the radio at a normal level, but it'll drown out some of the fireworks, and that's a normal sound dogs are used to hearing.
I wouldn't have thought of shutting the windows. I mean, you know, shutting the drapes. You would just think the sound, that's what you have to be wary of.
The loud bursts of light, or the strong bursts of light also can scare some dogs. So you want to pull the shades for your dogs. You don't want to leave them alone if you don't have to. If you know you have a dog that, you know, is very sensitive to that stuff, you can think about hiring a pet sitter if you have to, if you're going to go out, hire a pet sitter. So the other thing is, if you have a really, really sensitive dog and you usually keep it outside, in a crate or in a dog house, put a blanket over it, a real heavy comforter.
So if you have to keep the dog outside?
If you have a dog that you keep outside, some people keep their dogs outside.
Wouldn't that be so sad if you leave the dog outside and you go away to have a good time? This poor dog's going to be freaking out.
So you just put a comforter over their dog house so it really darkens it out, and it'll help them get through the day.
Oh, I just envision the poor terror for these poor dogs. All right, is there anything else that we need to be aware of for these little guys?
Well, again, if you know that you have a dog that's really sensitive to the fireworks, they might have a tendency to dart out your front door or your back gate, so be aware of that, because when they get more stressed, they're more likely to want to get out of where they're at. So be aware, and you don't want someone getting hurt, you don't want your dog getting hurt. Make sure your dogs have proper identification on them. So
that's right.
If they do get out, they can find their way back to your house.
I would think definitely make sure that the lock is on the back gate.
Yeah. You don't want to take the dogs with you to fireworks shows, you know, and leave them in the car, especially here in Arizona. It's way too hot to leave a dog in the car, even with the window cracked. And if the window's cracked,
you know, that's common sense, but I've seen it.
I know.
Don't you just think, what were you thinking?
Because only bad things can happen. Either they can get out of the car, or you leave it closed and they get too hot in the car, or people do steal dogs.
Right.
It's as silly as it sounds, but people do steal dogs.
Now, what about if you're going to have a party at your house and lots of people are going to be coming, going, in and out? Then what should you do with them?
Well, it depends on your dog. Like my dogs, they'd be fine. You don't want to put your dogs in a situation that they're very uncomfortable in, and you don't want to. Dogs have to say hi to the people that come into the house. You don't want to keep them away from people, because all they want to do for the entire time is come and say hi to the people. So let them come say hi, and then they'll go and do their stuff. But if you make a huge effort to keep dogs away from everybody, all they're going to want to do is keep saying hi to everybody. So let them say hi, and then they'll go away, and everything will be fine.
It's like kids, the more you say no, the more they want it. So just get it over with.
Let them say hi, come up, sniff you, because that's how they find out who you are, and then they'll go away and do the stuff that dogs do.
You want them to be relaxed at the very beginning, especially before all this fireworks.
Right, and if you're having other problems where they jump on your gas and they keep going around, call us and we'll come out and we'll help you fix those problems.
There you go. I knew you were here for a reason there. All right, well, thank you very much, and good luck, guys. Do they make earplugs for dogs? That would just cure the whole thing.
They don't.
I'll have to work on that. Thank you very much. All right, well, if you want to get in touch with Bark Busters, just head to our website, sonoranliving.com. Steph, what do you think?
Great idea, great idea.